Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing on this beautiful evening? We've had like a cold front come through here. I think it was like 106, 108 today, something like that. Everybody's bringing out the hoodies. Welcome to Phoenix. I'm gonna get the computer set up. John Smith, what's up, brother? He says that taco is sick, by the way. Thanks, brother. That's why I went through the trouble of getting it, because I thought it was sick too. But appreciate it, man. Alrighty. So, just gonna keep you guys guessing for a minute. We let some more people join in before we get into it. Still don't get it, YouTube. I don't know why it takes me 5 minutes and 20 tries to get the thumbnail set on this. Fix your shit. You guys are smart. Oh, I thought. Fix your shit. Quit messing around. We've got Leo, what's up? Goes to Taco Bell and orders the ultimate sick taco. Oh yeah. She's a spicy taco. Man, I seen you chime in, I think it was last Wednesday, right as I was shutting down the live. Right after I hit done, I seen your message pop up. So just wanted to say I saw you. Too late, but I saw you, so appreciate you jumping in. How you doing, brother? See, heavy on the nitro. Yeah. Well, with an extra kick of turbo. All right. So, how is everybody doing? Kind of been getting back to our roots here lately, throwing out some savage builds. I finally got the warhead. It's actually 2 trucks that I'm gonna turn into one. I finally got it all cleaned up. It's amazing, some of the sticky crud that I don't get it. Anyways. Nice, it won't go into my diary. Well, thank God, man. Appreciate you guys being here. WBL, what's going on? How you doing? I don't know if I mentioned it last week. I'm thinking that I might have, but the track that I race at, somebody hit up the track owner and basically asked if he knew anybody that could fix this. Then I answered him on Facebook, told him this is what I do, and it got dropped off to me, and we're gonna fix it for this guy. I think he said he's gonna try and join in tonight. He also said that he works evenings, so I don't know what time he gets up, what time he goes to work. Hoping he gets to make it in, check it out while we're working on it. But see, an actual HPI bag, freaking wealthy people. Yeah, I got a little bit of a backstory to this. The guy's, I think he said his brother-in-law was like in the military, and then when he got home, he basically said that he just wasn't going to mess with it anymore, and like gave it to this guy. And I don't know what was wrong with it, but had like a neighbor or something work on it, and I thought, or he couldn't keep it running. So the neighbor was helping, and I guess he broke the pull string on it. Said he could fix it, tore it apart, and didn't get any further than that, and then just kind of was done. Think the brother-in-law was the original owner of this, if I'm not mistaken. I'm assuming he bought it back in 2002, unless he found it on somebody later on. I don't remember exactly. I didn't get all the details, just a little bit of it. But yeah, this is like it's a really nice, clean truck. Try and talk him into selling it to me. He seemed to be up to it, but I told him I would basically trade him something, like whatever he was wanting for it, because I got plenty of the others, but I ain't got any of these. Anywho, well, let's see, what do we got? Alright. Got 11 people in here anxious to see what's in the bag. Kind of like that movie 7. What's in the box? What's in the bag? But yeah, I never looked into these bags. I don't know how expensive they were back in the day. I don't know if you can still find them anywhere. I'm assuming probably not. Probably pretty expensive. I'd say at least 100, 150, but I really don't know. Just going by like what some of the others are. A little bit of wear and tear. But me, like I'm not into like bags and all that. I don't care about the carrying stuff or the anything like that. I just want what's inside of it. So, you guys ready? Well, first of all, any guesses? I know you guys know what this is. You can tell by that. First one to guess it right gets a cookie. Anybody? Oh, there we go. What you got? Be right back. Gotta go mod a few channels. 21. Winner chicken dinner. Well, Leo, if you want to mod a channel, bro, you can mod this one. Texas Aggie, what's up? Nah, definitely not the Hellfire. You guys got it right on the first try. Yeah. I mean, for being one that's not in the box, that's out and about, this thing is clean. Clean. I mean, I don't even know, they barely had the damn tires on it. It's got a little bit of rub mark on that rim. Not too bad. But I mean, normally the shocks are covered in crap. Crap everywhere. It looks like it might have rolled once. Not a big deal. Like I said, hope the guy's willing to trade. I'm going to take it to him this next Saturday. He lives fairly close. and we're gonna fire it up, and I'll take one of the big boys, see what he thinks. Hopefully he's willing to make a deal. I even told him I'd throw in an extra engine, because I don't have one of these. I'd really like one. And it's not very often you find them where the engine is just clean, unless it's never been taken out of the box. But oh my God, stop it! All aspects. What's up? How you doing, brother? All right, I'm gonna put this bag on the floor, and we're gonna just start pulling things out. Trying to get situated here. Squeeze them. Do you hear water from being washed? Negative, Ghost Rider. I mean, I'm pretty sure that definitely have not been washed. Like I said, we're going to set this monstrosity on the floor, and we're going to pull out the goods. Oh my God. That bag is ridiculous, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. I mean, like you can see just how clean this thing is. I literally think it's only been fired up a few times. We might even peel the engine apart just to see if it's even broken in. Filter seems dry, but yeah, not every day you find one like this. I don't know what spare parts, what's supposed to be on here. We're just gonna go through everything, see what we got. I got the exact same needle nose. Got the old school original TF4. Feels like it's got batteries in it. Yep, I think they tried to run it here recently. So, battery should still be good. She lights up. It has number 5 in it. Yeah, I've never messed with these crystals. I'm sure it actually has a different number on it, but it's even got a couple of cans of the old VP. So 20%, 9%. It's the good stuff right there. I really like that bottle. It's got all kinds of goodies in here. All right, that's pretty much it for that. Now let's see here. What am I missing? Yes, sir, Leo. It is very awesome. But no, I'm pretty sure that I mean, this thing is just brand spanking new. Because I mean, no matter how much you clean it, like it looks like it's never had anything on it. Like this truck is clean. Looks like it's brand new. Let's see here. Just say yeah, excuse me. Half a 21. No, it's a whole 21. Here's the rear end. I don't know why it's in so many pieces. It made it sound like the pull cord on it broke, and like I don't know why they took the whole rear end off. Some people, it's, you know, Just the way they do things. Let's see if this even has a battery in it. Nope. No battery in the roto start. Yeah, so is this about the pull cord? If this thing has a roto start. I don't know where the wand is. I haven't looked that deep into it yet. We'll put that back. Hopefully it has a wand in here somewhere. Got bags of goodies. Ricks is in the house. What's up, King of Nerds? Happy belated birthday. Oh, them transmitters was huge. Yeah, it's probably got a big old hunkin' something in there. I don't like those. I don't like the AM setup. Let's see here. Monte Cristo, what's up, brother? Oh, that's fixes. That's what I run. I never have been much for the AM radios. Oh, it's in pieces. Yes, sir. What's going on, Maxwell? How you doing, brother? Truck body, not yours. We need to specify. Huh. No, it's not mine. Like the headline says, I was asked if I could fix it. Or they put a post out asking if somebody had the time and wanted to. I said, I would love to. I mean, it was delivered to my apartment and everything. Didn't have to go anywhere. That's in good shape. Oh, it's in brand new shape is what it is. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff going on here. Let's move these tires out the way. It looks like with the rear ends, needs to put some hardware back into it. Connect the shock towers, even this, I don't know what you call it, the threaded bar that goes through here. Like I said, it broke the pull string, but it has a pull string. Hell, it even has the roto start. I need to ask him if he wants, well, first of all, if he wants to trade, but if he doesn't, it's even got two one-way bearings. I need to ask him if he wants a pull start or a roto start. You know, I used to hate the roto start, but when you have a good vehicle with a good engine and you have it tuned well, like the video I did of the Willie King yesterday, a couple pulls, which I forgot I had the little, I don't want to use other people's phrases, had the plug in the stinger, and then as soon as I pulled it out, it fired right up. Like, so easy to start that Dynamite 28. Let's see, so we've got, I've never seen the one-way bearing separated. Like, I don't know that would even work now that it's been separated, but anyways, there is, looks like all the pieces that hold that rear end in there, plus the drive shaft. And like I said, it has a roto start. But like, I don't know if he wants to use, well, here's the battery. I don't know if he wants to use the roto start or the pull start. Need to see if this is any good, because if it's not, we don't want to put it in there and you can't start it. I think these are the little screws to the roto start. Willie King parts if you need any. Oh, I appreciate that. The only thing that happened with the Wheelie King, I didn't really show it too much in the video because I was irritated more than anything. But uh, so like this center portion of the rim is still, you know, like in here, in between the nut and the 14 millimeter hub. So it literally just ripped out the center of that. If you got a set of those tires, that'd be awesome. We had the pull start factory. Oh yeah, I know. I know it came with the pull start. I just don't know. He said something about the pull start being broken, which it's not. So I don't know if they got a new one and then never put it back together, or if it started slipping and that one-way bearing gave out. But I mean, this dude's got some nice extra pieces here. He's got the full set of the heavy duties, the silver drive shafts. I've had many of these over the years. Now, if you're doing bashing, these, if you land hard and you know it pushes the wheel up too far or bends it down, whatever the case is, these will snap real easy. These are a lot stronger than the stock, but they're brittle. They don't just bend like the stock, they snap. So they are nice, but if you're gonna do like some heavy bashing, you know, be careful. Let's see what we got in here. No, just some washers and the truck or the SUV body mount. It's like an empty bottle of bearing oil. Hope that doesn't mean that it's in the bag somewhere. Oh, so I'm assuming that he bought the roto start separately because, of course, we know it doesn't come with. What all we got in here? We got a bunch of pieces in here. Side alley, what's going on, brother? My PCBD shafts are the way to go, but they ain't cheap. Yeah, I've never gotten the MIPs, not for the Savage. I think I got them for like the Russell or something. This would be an extra shaft inside the transmission. This is what the outdrive's attached to. Got a few things from inside the transmission. You know, I never did look, but it makes me wonder. Oh, shit. And do you see what I see? Nice. Let me know if you didn't see it. Awesome side alley. I'm glad you're doing good, bro. Let's see. Good evening there, Lame Duck. How you doing, brother? Mr. Travis Robinson. So yeah, extra pieces in here. So on this here would be a set of the adjustable upper arms with the turnbuckles. Got turnbuckles, ball ends. It's like it's pretty much got everything in there. Even so, he has them on. He has them on the front, not the rear. It's a 2-pack. So yeah, I bought it that way. Extra one-way bearing. I'm gonna go plug this in real quick. Well, it's taking a charge anyways. The truck's very suspect. I bet the pull cord broken, trying to break it in. Any signs it's been driven? I don't see any signs that it's been driven, and I was wondering the same thing. I am thinking about pulling that engine out and opening it up and seeing if it's broken. It may not have ever been driven. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Because, I mean, let's see. I mean, there's a little bit of oil. Like, he said that they fired it up and couldn't keep it running. So, that leads me to believe one of two things. Either, yeah, it hasn't been completely broken in and they couldn't get it to stay running, which probably just needed to be idled up a little bit. Or after it was broken in, it was cleaned up really well. I don't know. He said he'd try to join in, but he may not know either. I think like he just received it. Let's see here. That truck looks brand new. Yes, sir. Tires are backwards too. Yes, sir. Don't worry, we'll make it right. One thing at a time. Let's finish going through these. I've got a bunch of tools. I've never had any luck with these. I got the same pliers. Definitely the same needle nose. As a matter of fact. I got the next size down. Oh, nice. Cool. Lots of cool bits. To make sure there's no other parts. Alright, just some tools. Well, at least he's got some tools ready to work on it. That's a good thing. I don't have a glow plug to test that on, and I'm not going to pull it out right this second. Alright. Nice little driver. Take the tires off just so it's easier to work on. These tires look like they could use some glue. You know, just by looking at the tread, like you don't see the scuffs. I would say if it's had the wheels on the ground, it wasn't much. Very clean truck. Yeah, I took a peek at it yesterday, but I didn't really look at it much. I think that's freaking awesome. It has the reverse in it. Yeah, there's a little bit of dirt and oil down here. Somebody cleaned it up real good. But I really don't think it's been run hardly at all. Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty tight. Just want to see if the primer works. Probably doesn't. Fuel's going to go everywhere. that matters with that being hooked up. Might just not be enough fuel in it to. I can't tell. Anyway, there's enough playing around. And the more cool stuff we find on this, the less likely that guy's going to want to trade me. But if he don't, I don't blame him. Don't blame him at all. Like, other than the one that was sealed up that I sold to Pimp, I don't think I've seen a cleaner 21 head out there. It's got a few little scuffs in there, probably from the glow igniter. Doesn't have any rollover concrete scratches on it, so we'll call that a win. Man, put little O-rings on top and bottom, or maybe it's just on top. It might be part of the reason why it wasn't, why they couldn't get it to run and why I couldn't get it to prime. The supply line is like pinched in there. Big boys, toys, what's up, fellow? Hold up, what color the fog lights are. I can see the yellow underneath it, but somebody's put white over top. I mean, this is true at 21 though. Like, everything about it. You have to pull the tranny completely out and separate it. It doesn't have the top that comes off. It's got the old school steering servo saver right in there. Of course, the red shocks. This is how the 21s and 25s came, with this flat piece here, and then the way these screw into the sides, and then the tank, of course, the engine, everything about it says 21. So, guarantee. Chuck, brand new. Already read that. Well, one thing is for sure, he sent it to the right man to make it right between Eddie and OG, my two favorite Savage guys for sure. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate it. There's a lot of things in life I'm not very good at, but I try to take pride in stuff like this. I'm sure some yahoos that'll say I'm not very good at this either. That's okay. Because like the #1 Yahoo on YouTube says, these are long, boring lives. But that's okay. So now I'm wondering, with that not being pinched, if we're going to get some fuel coming out. Yep. Cool. Well, pretty sure it being pinched was half the problem. Now, that could have been like the main reason that they couldn't keep it running. But it could have been that and a mixture of the fact that, maybe it's not quite broke in. I'm thinking even like the idle screw might have been a little low. Let's see. And don't worry, we're not going to be scared. We're going to pull the engine out because we know how to reset the mesh. I know it's very tempting, but I don't think that's the way that return spring is supposed to go on there. Got it hooked on this little ball end. Get off there. Yeah, so instead of this being hooked around this little ball, it's hooked onto this guy. If I remember correctly, that's supposed to go on top. All right. If I didn't already say it, I think I did, but what's up, Carlo? BBT, how you doing, brother? Hopefully the guy stopped lurking and enjoying the fun. Well, he's supposed to be working. I don't know, I guess Mondays are his days off, so he may not be working. Damn it, I hate that. Try to scroll down half a screen and it goes all the way to the bottom. Let's see here. Purple power. Yes, sir. Side always says, oh, wow. Did the stock decal sheet come with yellow and white fog light stickers? I'm not 100% sure. He may have it there with the manual. Not 100% sure, though. Yes, sir. 100% legit 21. That is a fact. You already found the running issue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, brother. Northeast Spawns, what's up? I think it was multiple things though. I'm feeling like this engine still needs to be broken, so of course it runs rough at that point. I'm assuming, by the way he said it was running, that the idle maybe needs to be opened up a little bit. I'm going to reset these needles back to factory, though. Like, I don't know if somebody was trying to... Oh, wow. So I didn't know these 21s came with the mid-speed needle. But it's not flush. I think it's supposed to be flush. But yeah, I think it was a number of things, but I think the main starting point to it not running, that's a little tight. It's a good thing they didn't get it running. He would have chewed up his spur gear. But, and I don't think this guy, the one that I'm fixing this for, the little bit that I talked to him, I didn't really ask, but I don't think that, I don't think that this is something that he's ever really dabbled in. I think somebody was trying to help him out and show him, and they just couldn't quite get it going. So, but like I said, next weekend, we've discussed it. He's about 10-15 minutes from me. I'm going to take it in a couple of my trucks, and I'm going to go have some fun, show him how to tune it, how to work things, and let him know that whenever he needs a hand, since he's right down the road, I'll come help him out. Let's see. You know, I get to talking and forget what I just said. Northeast, if I didn't say hi, hello, brother. How you guys doing? Somebody took out the tank and it never ran again. Right? Crush your fingers. That primer isn't pooped. You must have wrote that before I just tried it. Well, there's off the guy. Told you he wasn't working. The pinch fuel line was definitely the culprit. Yeah, I'm gonna say more than likely. Don't get a timeout. Off the guy, be nice. Because you got the power don't mean you gotta use it. He's got an itchy trigger finger. How you doing, brother? I know it's your day off. But if you were working, it'd still be your day off. And Sudanese fried chicken. Oh, hell yeah. Better than KFC. Hell yeah. That'd be interesting to try. Decided to pick up that Tamiya. Sounds like fun. Let's see if he intends to run it. Maybe offer a damaged 21 head to use. Would hate to see that one tore up. They're getting hard to find. Yeah, I'm gonna have conversations with him about it. Like I said, I'm hoping. He sounded like he was up for a trade because I told him, I was like, this is the smallest one that they came out with in the very beginning, and they just kept getting bigger and bigger, more power. I told him that the newer ones were a little funner, and that wasn't me trying to convince him. Like, I truly feel like because these don't do the wheelies very much, if at all. I've never driven one, but I don't think you're going to get the wheelies out of these. Good power, they run strong, but if you really want to have fun, you want a big block. But basically, I told him, like, whatever. If he wanted to trade, whatever truck that we decided to do, it's like, I got a bunch of extra engines. I'll give you an extra one. To me, it's worth it. I got all those 25s that are runners. I'll give them 2. I feel it's worth it. I mean, you know how hard it is to find a set of these in that condition? You want some money on top of it? What you want, brother? And I think with him, like I said, I don't think he's really been in it. Probably doesn't have that nostalgia like it does some of us other guys. So he may not really care, and may be willing to just trade it because, I don't know. Like I said, he seemed up to it, but I'm just gonna hope and pray until I know for sure. Got a whole week to ponder on it. Oh, if a guy says I'm good like that, yeah, we know. What's up, JW? How you doing, bro? One more load to bring to the new house, and we'll be done with the move. Hell yeah! So you went from that tiny apartment to a house? That's freaking awesome. They don't wheelie very well, but have a great sound to them. Yeah, they have a great sound. I mean, they're quick. They're a nice monster truck. But yeah, I don't think they really have that low end torque to really bring it up. But fun to play with, and for me, I mean, it'd be a shelf queen anyways. I'd take it out and run it a little, but I wouldn't be hard on it. I wouldn't be doing anything extra crazy. Because yeah, like Rink said, can't really find these. I don't want to flip it and destroy that. Let's see here. When we going racing? Well, hopefully Labor Day. I think I got a 3-day weekend. And right now, my plan in my head is to drive up there Labor Day weekend. And right now, I've got Saturdays off. So here the next week or two, I plan on going to hang out with Maxwell. Let's see, I like 21 body. Oh yeah, I love that body. I've wanted one for years. I wish I could have brought myself to bring the one out of the box that I sold at Pimp. But, then I wouldn't have that badass truggy, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I told myself I would, but, it's like once I do, I don't have a sealed box anymore. Yeah, kind of. Metro Pimp is on his way to Mesa right now. Oh, I bet. Well, I'm trying to con him out of a fuel tank for my warhead. It's like that thing came with two fuel tanks. One regular that doesn't have the O-ring and the little cap under the cap, so it won't seal. And then the other one is a smaller tank, which I think is from a different vehicle, same shape, just smaller. It does seal. It's a good tank, and I'll use whatever to make it run. But I want that stock tank, so. But I won't be trading this for it. One of those engines broke cooling fans too. Do what? You said, oh, you have one? Yeah, I think you showed me the picture of it. A 21 is mint, but the fin was also cracked on the head. Put a golden horizon's head on it instead. I mean, yeah, I'll never plan on flipping it over. I mean, we never plan on it, right? We just do it. All right, guys. Let's see. Where do we want to start? I really want to pull this engine out. I think everything else on it's going to be fine. I think we're going to pull this engine out and take a look at it. Pretty sure the main problem is going to be that fuel line that was pinched. I think it's supposed to go under or something. But the way, yeah, they had it rolled up here and like it was pinched, like it was flat. But we're going to pull it. I've always wanted to open one of these up that's fairly new. Pull it! Get the ramp! Oh, I plan on getting the ramp, just not right now. And not with this truck. I think Rinks just volunteered to bring his Mint 21 out and send it. So the gasket looks like it's still in pretty good shape. Not all dried out. Got a little oil on it. It definitely has ran. I just don't know how much LRP power. Cool before you get sleepy. Wow. Really? You know, Rinks, if you had that membership, man, you could put those up there all day long and scratch all you want. But no, you got to rely on other people. All right, let's see. Protect the head at all costs. Yeah, he even wanted to offer me money to fix it, and it's like, I'll just do it for the fun. Hey, that's a fake wrench. You can't use that. Just because you... How do I want to put this? Just because you want to identify as a wrench don't mean you really are a wrench, Rinks. But, yeah, he offered to pay me to do this. It's like, I'm not worried about paying me, just trade it to me. But no, I'd say, I really do want this truck. I think once he feels the power of the big block power, I think he'll be interested in a big block. Bearing seems to be a little tight. Yeah, I mean, that's the stock carb. It says 21, what does it say? 21 big block. I did not know they had the mid speed. I think somebody tried adjusting this. As far as I know, these are supposed to be flush. Anybody correct me on that? Definitely gonna reset. That guy. That guy. Just because I don't know. I'd rather try to fire it up and it'd be too rich and I gotta work it than it just be lean and not have any oil in there. Let's see here. Yeah, don't touch that top fin. I don't plan on it. RC Adventures, what's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. Maybe he won't care for it and ask for $100 for it. That'd be awesome. Yes, it would. I wouldn't do that to him. I would definitely make it right. Things in nice shape. Dang. Yes, sir. Yeah, the needle carbs are good on those. Yeah, I just didn't know these came with it. All right, so definitely has ran. Looks like it was grinding away at the clutch. Those are like metal shavings, and I can't tell if they're Teflon shoes. I don't know what that grinding's from. Like, there is some shavings in there, so. Alright. Oh, man. Reverse. Just in case you guys didn't pick up on that. Nice. Benjamin, how you doing, bro? Doing great, my man. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Get some paper towels laid out. Get over there on the way. Yes, Paige, it is a 21 for sure. Yeah. 21 air filter housings are hard to find too. Yeah, I found a couple of these back, a couple years back when I started getting all the Savages. I have a small handful of these that a few of them came with the purchases where I was buying those older trucks. I do like this style, because it doesn't have that big old filter in the way. Yeah, I got a few of these. I like it. Yeah, this is the first 21 that I have gotten to check out. Oh, there's the other half of the problem. The shoes are not happy. Never seen springs like that. I've never dealt with these 2-shoe. The couple of them that I have gotten just come with the flywheel, no shoes and springs, and then I swapped them out for a 3-shoe. So never really got to mess with that. Texas Hill, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight? Been doing great. My OBR 34 comes this week. Hell yeah. Higher velocity, what's up, brother? How you doing, Ever? That's what is Ever your full name, or what is it short for something? It's hard. I've never heard the name Ever before. It's hard for me to say it trying to talk to somebody. It just feels weird. But how you doing, brother? Appreciate you hanging out. Let me get this air filter out of the way, maybe. Just a little tappy tap is all it needed. A little happy tap. That's a pretty tight pinch. I mean, I think I can roll it over, but you can tell it doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm seeing more and more evidence of it having ran. Still a very, very clean truck. Pretty sure there's nothing really wrong inside of the engine. I just want to see you. Just Ever. Really? That's pretty cool, man. You're the only Ever I've ever met. See what I just did there? So I'm trying to turn the screws and read at the same time. Can't multitask. Women are good at multitasking. Men are not. WBL was in here. Transmission I would definitely open up. If mechanical ability is in question, I put that reverse module in. Oh yeah, we're gonna check her out. A little more in depth than what I thought we was gonna do, but we're gonna do it. Just scored 2 Trinity Reflex cars with Pico Team Driver spec. Nice. Hey, well, you. I think Ever was laughing at my Ever joke. I got it mostly clean. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a minute. Looks like a fairly new bell. I think the bearings are good. I was thinking they were bad there for a second, but I think it was just a clutch shoe. I don't know if I have any extra composites or not. Chewed it up like a beaver. Get all this crap cleaned up. Texas says, stoked, my first Pico. Congratulations. I have a Pico. It's a, was it JL Racing? I can't remember the guy's name. Often knows more about it than I do. It has tight compression. Like, I don't know how used it was, because I bought it used. Man, that thing had tons of compression. Put an identifying mark on here. This is the back. What's his last name? J first, maybe bad on names. I think you're right. Somehow you got me yawning. I was talking about this the other day. I was saying sometimes the shims are silver. I don't know what type of metal it is, whether it's aluminum or just really thin. I doubt it's thin steel, but not brass like the other ones, unless it's brass with like a coating. I don't know, but yeah, I'd say very little runtime. Pretty clean. Not a lot of anything. Let's see, I bet this thing's dead. Either the battery's dead or the glow plug's dead. Battery's dead. Glow plug's good. Well, it shines. You know, just because they shine don't necessarily mean that they'll run properly, so. It works. We just don't know if it works. So there's a good example of how that glow plug's supposed to sit. It's flush down in the bottom of the bowl. I come across so many engines where there's threads sticking out of there. It changes that compression ratio. I don't know if they call it the same in nitro as they do in two-stroke, but I hear them in two-stroke talk about the squish, which would be the point between this and the piston head. Man, this thing didn't run for very long at all. Like, there's no, usually you get like some dark marks back here on the exhaust side. Like, I don't even know that they've ran a full tank through it. Here, let's see if we get lucky. Nope. I bet it won't take much though. Yeah, she's definitely new for sure. The head button shows very little run time. Yep. Ran a small block Pico. Engine is brand new, says Maxwell. Yes, sir. No carbon. So Nitro Todd sang his head button to clean it. I was like, no. I don't know, but I don't know if you guys saw last week's, but yeah, I pulled the button out of a what was that? It was a purple-headed 4.6. I thought for sure I'd be able to just crank that over. I don't really want to put my channel locks on there. All right. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, huh? Maybe if we fold it over once. I need to get my rags, so hopefully we don't ding that up. Hell yeah, 20 of you in here watching. Welcome, welcome everybody. See if we can do this without marring this bad boy up. One step closer. Ugh. Yeah, the top of that piston looks brand new as well. I don't know why in the hell it's stuck in there so hard. I mean, I guess if it's been in there since 2002 and no telling when they had it fired up. Makes sense. DNA on. What? DNA on. Oh, on the like button. They were telling me to leave my DNA on here. I was like, what the hell? What are you talking about, Willis? But yeah, it's very much appreciated if you guys hit that like button. And it's pushed up far enough with this. So really what I want to see is, I want to see if it's got that ring around it. I know you guys we've discussed it before. See that polish ring around the top, that's how you know it's broken in. That's what we're checking for. Now the built-in chainings don't work like they used to. They've spring they're sprung. Damn it. Get out of there. Definitely don't want to put any tools on it. Going into the rag. Almost flipped the chair over. Got hooked on my Nickelodeon PJ pants. 20-year-old caster, even one drop. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna have to, hopefully, get this thing to lock in from the top side. That doesn't want to work either. Oh, I pulled the damn sleeve back down in there. It was only cloth. Haha. Got it out much further than it was. Oh, it's coming. Sweet. '21s and '25s are really hard to open up. Yeah, I mean, this was actually fairly decent. So now we got it open, you can see a little bit of run time when it's darker like that. This is definitely easier than any 25 I've ever done. So these are 4 ports, and then 1 exhaust port. Clip that first short. What are you talking about? Did I do something? Someone's working that in and out, freeze it up. Oh yeah. Listen, busy washing the mud off my new buggy. Yeah, I used to run through the mud and water back in the day. Now I just prefer watching you do it because I don't like cleaning them up. And if you're not careful, you'll mess up those nitro engines, so be careful. I ended up warping one of my engines. Don't worry, not gonna be one of the people that tells you not to do it. I'm just saying, be careful. Oh, let's see. It's hard to see down in there. I don't know how well you guys can see. Like, you can almost kind of see a little bit of a ring in there. Try and get a glare on it. Yeah, I mean, you can see a little bit. I still don't think it's fully broken in. But I would say it's run through a few tanks anyways. And at most, I would say probably just needs like a few light running tanks. Doing the quarter throttle, half throttle, all that good stuff. So I keep my vehicles on asphalt and sometimes grass. Why? Because of the dirt? Yeah, I hate cleaning the mud off. It's just off above me. I'm trying to water skip it. Yeah. You do what you want, brother. It's your toy. So I'm also trying to read. I'm doing a very good job at both, but piston up. Oh, it doesn't have the for the skirt anyways. Come on, pin. Yeah, so there's no drop in the skirt. I've seen these on a few engines, but it seems like most of them have that little cutout in the skirt. Oil port is clean, not spun like we found the other day. Yes, these things are teeny tiny compared to the big brother. We'll put a drop of oil on there. We're gonna see what kind of pinch we got left in here. As I try to throw it away. All right, we're gonna keep it in here the same as what it's been in the truck. So oil port towards the front. So meaning this here is gonna be the exhaust side. Plenty of pinch in her, which we knew that. Yeah, I mean there's like no carbon on the head. Like, man, it's like. I don't think they've run it hardly at all. What oil is that you just used? So this is the one that I ended up ordering. I'm saving the stuff you gave me, but this is what I ordered thinking I was getting the same, but it's thinner, lighter, and it doesn't smell the same. But don't worry, I got you sitting over there just waiting. But of course, I would say by looking down in there, I mean, you know, you can tell that it's just been sitting for years. What I think was back in the day, they tried to break it in, maybe couldn't keep it running, don't know for sure. Kind of put it up. I mean, the good thing is there's not a bunch of like lacquer built up in here. But if they didn't use like a good fuel back in the day, that's why you're seeing some like rust pits on there. Or not really pits, just like rust spots forming on that crank, but not bad or anything. Definitely seen way worse. Nothing that I would complain about. luxury dark color gray. I've never used Torco. Couldn't tell you, brother. I mean, I don't feel anything wrong with the bearings. I really don't want to completely strip this, but I need to make sure I get some oil towards the front. So if I drop a little bit of oil down there, turn that upside down, that should dump out down there in the front bearing. I mean, it feels smooth. Everything looks good inside. Some of this I'm just taking some extra precaution. Making sure it's nice and clean. Yeah, damn near brand new. So that's what you want. You want that arm to just fall, or the connecting rod. Get some oil on both sides surrounding that pin. Actually, let's see. Yeah, this oil is definitely a little bit runnier than my original bottle and the bottle that Lame Duck gifted me. Thanks again for that. This thing should slide in fairly easy. I like it when you can turn it and adjust it as you're going in. The ones that are sticky and hard to go suck. Let's see. Did I use it? I think it's the same as the Sidewinder. They're from eBay. Rebranded. Made a gallon and call it a quart. I showed John the label on the Turco bottle. I've never seen a big old gallon jug say 1 quart on it before. It said, "Screw you, hazmat." There's an awesome nitro called Redback Racing. That just sounds kind of funny. Old Redback. Go a little bit around there, a lot of non-imitation stuff. No, Torco, yeah, they've been around for a while. Could be cheaper to mix your own. It can be, if you got the capacity to do it. And all the Tower Hobbies afterrun oil that will last me forever. Well, again, thanks, my brother. Appreciate that a lot. $60 delivered off eBay. You know, if my local hobby shop that I've been going to here don't pick up the damn gallons again, I'm gonna have to start ordering it. I have to call around the other hobby stores and see who has what. That or just use the 50% from the track, but that means I gotta shim everything. Get 5 liters for 80 Aussie dollars plus shipping. Trying to convert liters in Aussie dollars. I said it was 25 SS. Looked like it had about the same amount of runtime on it. Very little. Hell yeah. Alrighty. I always like it when you can see the piston moving the sleeve up. Showing it has some compression in there. Alrighty. Still need to clean this up. Yeah, I would say they fired it up way back in the day. I know he fired it up recently, but I would say they definitely fired it up back in the day and it's set. She's got some lacquer on her. Yeah, a lot of life left in this engine for sure. Bit of a rough edge. I think there's like a little bit of surface rust forming. I mean, not a big deal or nothing. Definitely seen way worse. Cool power? I've heard of cool power. It's made by Morgan Fuel. Some people that make Sidewinder. Oh, the Torco. You can feel that O-ring in there. When you shove these through, you'll feel like a little bit of a catch. It's a O-ring. That's a good feeling. You know me, we're gonna put a little dab of Loctite here. If not, back plate falls off. Well, it loses screws anyways. Good idea to put a little oil around this. Kind of like your oil filter. Helps to seal it with that ring. I always like to make sure we, some people use brake cleaner. I'm not going to go that far. But just want to make sure there's no oil on these screws. I mean, you can see it, they're shiny. JP, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Carlo, it sucked whenever they quit making Byrons. When I had quit messing around with Nitro, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, Byron's was running out at the local hobby store. It was still like $26 a gallon. And then when I got back in, there was no more Byrons. And I don't know what all happened to them, but somebody was telling me that their shop was up there in Council Bluffs, Iowa. And one of those years, there was like a major flood with the Missouri River. And if they were on the Council Bluffs side, down in the bottoms, they ended up getting flooded. That's what I was told by the guy that owns the local hobby store that I go to in Kansas City. So, I don't know if that's completely true or not. Yeah, it sucks because that was some good fuel for sure. Byron's oil additive. Oh, I didn't even know that you could get that. I have 3 gallons of Byron's left. Man, look at you go. That's some old shit there. So when I left the Byron's, came back and was gone. Yep. I had a few as well. Damn, you guys hoarding the Byrons. Yeah, I never did get any Bones Brew. I remember, however you say his channel name, the black guy, the racer, the one that was promoting the bone stuff, started with a J and had an 11 in it. I know you guys have said it in here before. I can't remember his name though. Something 11. Raja, what 11? There you go, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, he had started talking about it, and I was actually gonna like order some, and then I don't know, something came up, and then I just got out of RC for a few years. And they were moving me around from job to job. I didn't really have a chance to get settled in and like find a hobby store and mess with it at that point. So. Yeah, I hope he's doing all right. Had a couple of short conversations with him. Nothing major. Seemed like a really nice guy. Had some good tips. So I better check and make sure these are in there tight. Yeah, I was way off on old boy's name. Raja 111. Dude, I hate when these aren't like complete tubes all the way down in there, because I like to just be able to drop the screw down in there. But when it's just when it's like open all the way down in there, I'm gonna use the driver. He just kind of went away. Yeah, that sucks. Just finished off my last quart of fires about a month and a half ago. It sucks. Yeah, I heard Blue Thunder's pretty good. That stuff will turn the insides like a greenish color, doesn't it? Hybrid, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Oh, Blue Thunder. Texas top fuel is the shizzle. That's what I started using when I first got in. And maybe I just didn't know what I was doing, but I could not hold a tune with that stuff. But I think part of it was because I was learning how to tune. Alright, so we want to put it on just like that. Yep. It's all good, Hybrid. Don't you worry about it. So we got a Savage. We got an old, but really good, almost like new 21. I'm fixing up for a guy. Somebody else said they could get it running, and they left it in pieces for him. But my hopes and prayers, wishes and dreams are that he will trade. I told him I'd trade him one that had an even bigger engine and blah blah blah. So hoping he goes for it. And don't worry, like I don't want to do him wrong. I want to make sure it's an even trade. But yeah, I really like this truck. I want this truck. They even offered to pay me to do this. Like, I'm just glad I get to do it. You wanna pay me? Trade me. That'll be payment enough. But if he doesn't want to, I don't blame him. But I hope he does. Ron Paris was the god of nitro engines. May he rest in peace. I don't think I know him. Orange 111, they came up with their own mixture of fuel and held a big race in Florida and didn't make the second gear and was done. Yeah, that sucks. Apparently one of the true Ron Paris converted OS 12 CV2, by the way, with correct height. Oh yeah. Small question of Ron Paris model engines. Never even heard of him. I'm late to the game. He said, I think 14 or 15. Remind us again, Northeast, how many engines do you have? If I remember correctly, it was a crazy number, but I want you to tell us. It was 450 barrel box at retail for 600 States. Huh. I'm the only one who doesn't like the Savage. Yeah, maybe. There's some others out there. There's a lot of videos of people making fun of the Savage, but I like them. I don't really give a shit. But I'm not like the biggest, the most fondest person of like on-road cars, but I like watching other people play with them. So we're even. He was the modifier back in the day. And food poisoning, was it Taco Bell? Or Domino's? Hopefully neither one, but those are the two places you always talk about going to eat. So I'm just wondering. Leave that Taco Bell alone. What? 152? Holy crap. I thought my little stash of like 20 engines was good. No. It's kind of like those videos where like, just when you thought you were the coolest kid in the parking lot and then this guy shows up. Well, there he is. Mr. Northeast himself. Alright. We're going to do a little doctor on this. Man, for not having a zip tie around it, that thing is on there. Wow. Maybe we shouldn't try to take it off. I don't know if that's worth trying to use or not. I think we're going to put a freshie in it. But what I want is for you to get off of there. Yeah. Guess I just like road cars. I guess, hey Texas, here's the question. Have you ever played with the Savage? Pizzas. Man, I did have it right when I said Domino's, didn't I? 100% good for you. No, Taco Bell is not good for you. It's good, but it ain't good for anybody. I go through spurts where I like it and I don't like it when it comes to Taco Bell. Alright. That's clean. Yeah, I don't... And the way that thing's folded in on the sides, I think it's going to let dirt slide through. We're definitely going to replace that. Not using that old turd. Rubber hardened up. No, not really. Oh, yeah, Kalari? Oh, yeah. Those air filters stick? What do you mean? Like this sticks to the carb? What exactly are you trying to say? You know oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say the one thing that I'm not seeing, but I found it. I didn't think there was any fuel tubing, but of course I pulled it apart earlier, so I should know that there's fuel tubing. Cardboard box before Taco Bell. Try playing with my Savage. It always has issues. It's like, and for me, that's why I like taking them apart. I find if I get them, take it apart, set everything the way I know it's supposed to be, make sure things are tight, in line, don't really have an issue with the truck itself. But, to each their own. Not a big deal at all. If you don't want it, maybe we should talk about it. Does anybody know? Is this supposed to be flush? I mean, I think I got the manual for it. I'm just curious if anybody knows off the top of their head. 'Cause I'm assuming it's supposed to be flush. haven't eaten any fast food for over 20 years. Yeah, Maxwell is a pretty healthy eater and drinker. Flush, cool, thanks, Hybrid. But yes, Jay is a buggy guy. That's pretty close. And one of the guys at the track was showing me like how to tell on your mid speed, and I could tell when he was adjusting it. You know, when you're getting on it and it just out of that trigger pull, like you got your low end for your as you're pulling the trigger, and then that mid speed, it should just keep like a smooth power band going. And when you're rich, it'll bog in the middle and then pick back up, on the high speed. And if you're lean, then it just you can tell when they're lean, but very tricky on those mid speeds. 1 millimeter down from flush. I'm probably going to be a hair rich with that. Come on. Well, let's see. Can we tell? I would say we're within range. Hard to tell though. That's the beauty of this country. You can east what you want. Eat, not eat. Like fast food in the form of beers. Goes down fast. Goes down a little too fast sometimes. I need to make sure this is clear. Looks in the transition from high to low. Oh yeah. That looks not bad. I like it. Yeah, it helps with that transition from low to high. But yeah, like it, just seeing somebody mess with that needle and like seeing the reaction. Until you actually see it and experience it, it's hard to even know what to do with that needle. And you get some people, no, don't ever touch that needle. It's like, if you know where it's supposed to be and you just bump it a little, experiment with it, right? Just know where you started from. Yeah, I'd say it's open. It's almost bedtime. Put just a drop of oil on here. I have an ATV personality. I'll run anything, any place, well, except for batteries. I'm like Christianelli. Oh, I think I'm saying that wrong. Batteries are for flashlight. Or for flash KM lights. What do you mean by KM? Who is Christianelli? Name sounds familiar. Alright. Carb is tight. Toit? Toit like a toiter. See what I got in the magic jar of filters. I have a jar of filters. HPI filters, no. I'm not for sure what those came off of. Techno. I think these are Mugen. Do I not have any more? Oh. But you can get the Traxxas. The little Traxxas solid little filter that goes in, well, all the Traxxas vehicles. I think they're all the same. Just a Traxxas filter. This is what I was running in the Willie King yesterday, but I didn't even have enough runtime on it to get it dirty. God, I hate putting used filters in, but it's barely had anything. And I'd have to wait till it dries. There, that looks better. Chris was the DIY host of Radio Control Hobbies. Tech RC, RC. How long ago did he pass away? Did he do any YouTube? Or just RC stuff? One of the Megatech Q16 engines. Northeast has every engine known to man. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Alright, let's put the rest of these back. Seems like I need to get another pack of those Traxxas filters. Yes, I always have extra filters with me. My honey roasted cashews. Chris was an encyclopedia of info, like my buddy Hybrid. Hell yeah. I wonder. Let's see if I have an extra shoe laying around. this is what I was looking for. Yeah, those two-shoe clutches are a hair bigger to cover more ground. I don't know if I have one. I'm gonna have to switch this guy over to a 3-shoe. Aha. I did have one. I thought I had one somewhere, or maybe even a set that I pulled off of one. I'm not exactly sure when he passed, about 20 years back, I think. Damn, 20 years back. Yeah, that was actually before I even bought my first RC. And you know, actually I take that back. I bought my first one in 05, but I never truly got it running and got to actually enjoy it until closer to like 09 or 2010. Yeah, I've never tried to shoe one of these. Come on, damn it. Oh, and I still don't have a clutch tool. Seems like it sticks up way above the pin. Is it really supposed to sit like that? Oh, maybe it's supposed to be that way. And I don't think I've ever looked. Can you still get these 2-shoe sets for this, or is that something else that's really hard to find? There, I hope that works. As long as it doesn't rub the bell, you're good. We'll find out. So, that washed first. That bearing. That bell. That bearing. No, what? I mean, I don't think there's any rubby. Can't really tell because it's not going to make much noise if it's rubbing on plastic. Looks alright. Good. A little bit of play. Free spinning. Bearing seems good. You guys know when the bearings are going bad, it'll just spin forever. It's noisy. I think that'll work. Alright. He didn't specify if he wanted pull cord or roto start. What do you guys think? Should I do the pull start so we can get the feel for it and actually... I mean, I like when you can feel it grab and then pop. You know, as long as you got it set up right and you're close in your tune, it's not hard to start. What are your all's thoughts? Just think of it as a brand newbie. My thought on it is if you're pulling on a pull cord and you can feel it, you're not going to just tear it up if you're using a roto start. And because I made the mistake in the beginning, the roto start and get it kind of flooded, crank on it anyways. Yeah, don't do that. Who do you think he will kill the pull starter? I mean, I don't know. Apparently, had somebody trying to help him start it before, and they killed the pull start. But I mean, you know, to me, it's one of those things where it's good to learn on something like that, and then you put the upgraded comfort on there later on. I mean, I don't know. Because, I mean, then what if he goes out to run one day and he doesn't have a battery? It's like, I gotta have a battery to run, I can't just pull it. I don't know. Yeah, and they had this thing hooked onto the actual to the plastic, the little eyelet thing that snaps on there. I mean, you know, if they were to break it, I'd fix it for them again anyways. Often says pull start. You're gonna have to teach them how to loosen the plug and all that to start easier. I'm gonna make sure he heats it up. Still pretty tight. That's probably why they broke it in the first place. The guy that was helping him out probably wasn't heating it up. Which, I mean, you know, not everybody knows. I'm not trying to say anybody's at fault or did anything wrong. Just some people don't know. But yes, definitely. I'm going over there this weekend to take this and then a couple of mine and show them all the differences. Someone needs to make a kickstart for us guys that can't tune for shit. Because we end up kicking the hell out of them anyways. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go with the pull start. And then can always change it out for him if he wants. But yeah, it's like, you know, you pull on that thing, you can feel it catch, you know, and then you get that pop. And you know, all the times I was messing up, I didn't have it primed right, I didn't have it tuned right, so all that pulling was for nothing. Oh, put another drop of oil in there. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the whole thing with them. You know, make sure he understands when you shut it down. You need to make sure it's at bottom dead. Which when you got that pull start on there, you know it'll grab a hold and like you can't wiggle it back and forth. So it's like you got to know that you got to know basically where it's at. Yeah, I mean she's tight. I don't know if he has a heat gun or not, but I'm gonna take mine and at least show him. Alright. pull starts are a test of ability. Yep. It's like if you can master that skill, then you can roto start anything. But if you just roto start, you may not know how to get it to work on a pull start. Which I know it's not impossible. It's not that complicated. Just like I said, when I first started, I wish I had people showing me stuff because, man, did a lot of pulling for nothing. If you don't prime it, you don't get nothing. But I mean, the good news is it comes with 2 one-ways. And a one-way that I showed you guys earlier, I've never actually seen them hybrid or J. Have you guys ever seen a one-way just slide out like this? Like, this is how I found it in the bag. I've heard you can press these out and press in a new one, but I mean, as loose as that is, I don't know that it would ever truly catch. Yeah, it's loose in there. Never seen that before. Who's it for? So the track that I go racing at, the Nitro Compound, one of the guys was just asking if anybody could fix this. They're all into buggies and stuff. Most of them don't mess with monster trucks. I was like, that's my jam. How you doing, brother? What's up, bro? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Not great, but yes, I've seen. No, that shouldn't pop out. Oh, I know it shouldn't pop out. I'm well aware of that, brother. Let's see, John, you can tell the amount of runtime by the color of the head. 21 head turn brown the more you run them. Oh yeah, there's no runtime on this engine. I think it was a little bit of fire up time, and that was just about it. So that was going to be great again. Yes, sir. Hybrid, 25 months. Wow. How time flies. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. That one-way casing may be cracked. Did you guys, did I ever show you that one-way casing from when I went to visit Maxwell? Oh. Raw, you're a genius. Come on. Focus. 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 Yes, sir. But yeah, that happened I've only seen it one time, and it happened when I was at Maxwell's. And literally it locked up because what it did, for some reason, it expanded in the starter and grabbed the hell out of this shaft, and we had to beat it off. Like, we had to use a punch and tap it out. Not saying it was good on anything, but that was the only way it was coming off. Had to take the roto start off in pieces, and it was stuck because the thing expanded. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, good call, brother. Good call. Did the guy have any other nitros or just that one? I'm pretty sure it's just this one. I don't know how he knows the people down at the track. I haven't gotten that part of the story. As far as I know, he's not a racer. He just, I guess, knows them and was asking if anybody could fix it, and they put out a little post on Facebook, and I answered the call. Rebuild my own one-way bearings, and they are press fit. Yeah, I don't have a press tool. Keep that in there if it still looks good before it cracked. I have no idea if it was. It grips it, but of course you never truly know until it's under a load and you're pulling. Because, many a times it's like, oh yeah, it's good. You put it all together and put it on there and it still slips. But yeah, definitely hang on to that. Big Boys Tours, 10 months. Rich and Rich in love and slow to anger. Oh shit, look at you, Raw. My brother from another mother. My brother from another Canadian mother. Thank you much. Appreciate it, brother. That is awesome. Yeah. Maxwell's jump did it. Took us 15 minutes to beat it apart. It might have even taken longer than that. I don't know. But yeah, definitely keep that inner peace. I need to get a press that you can get them in and out. I'm assuming it's like a specific tool. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot we were zoomed in. Sorry, guys. That may not be any bueno. Maybe we only have one-way bearing. Kind of a tight fit. I mean, it grabs. It seems to be doing its job. Oh, right there, that one roller is all. Well, let's see what else we got. Yeah, that was literally a two-man job, Maxwell. Like, if I'd have been on my own, I would have fought that for the longest, man. And that one's kind of like that, too. I wonder if that's just the press that was used at the factory, but I've never seen that before. I mean, that one looks good. But both of these, I wonder if these are like a Chinese knockoff. I guess we'll try it. I don't know, it grips. Hopefully it works. Do it with a socket. I'm gonna have to sidebar that conversation. You're gonna have to explain to me over the phone. I'm talking 2-page. Man, one way is out there just garbage now. Sucks the German when you're not around. Huh. Scuff that shaft up. I've never scuffed the shaft. I always just use like a cleaner to clean the grease out. Not saying anything wrong with it. I've never done it. Yeah, I just never pressed it out. I'll have to try it. Tried 2 different cheap one-way bearings from Amazon, all broke instantly. That sucks. Reviews on how to rebuild them. The inserts are really cheap. Send me a link, Paige, if you would please. I have a good video on how to change the bearings. Send me that link. All the orange, brownish, internal ones just get destroyed in minutes. Oh, so you mean like this? Is that what you're talking about? Inserts on eBay. Such a rip off Amazon one trash, but they still sell. Well, of course, I don't care if they're trash. I know we're just gonna keep buying them. Yes. All right. Well, I don't know. We'll try it. I mean, if nothing else, I may have one, but I guess what we could do, I'll watch your all's videos on how to get this out, and then we'll put that one in. I just bought a bunch of one-way bearings for the circulator from Amazon. Hope they work. Anti-hero, what's going on? Welcome to the show. If this is your first time, hope you're enjoying the shenanigans. If you want to message me, I can tell you how to make the tools. Awesome. Yeah, if you have a video, if it's easy access, man, link me up, brother. If your pool started, it may last a little longer. Yeah, so we'll definitely go with the pool start. Maybe we'll get a little more life out of it. Oh, one of these bags had some screws in it. I think these little guys go in there. Yeah, we're definitely going to heat the engine up. It'll make it a lot easier to start. I think it's these three. But I took all the screws out of this. I can't hang on to them. Anyways, these three. Yeah, these three here. These are all the same, so we're gonna say these three go in here. Again, tiny dab of Loctite, otherwise it comes apart. Team Magic Shop, aka GS Racing. Yeah, I have a Go racing engine that I still need to break in. Well, I guess put it in a buggy to start with, and then break it in. I know we ain't talking about Go racing that's cheap, but I still need to. Is that Nitro Star 21 BB? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is one of those trucks that sit around for a long time and is in, like new. Oh, come on. Hate it when they don't seem to want to match up. Get in your hole. Yeah, out of the all the Savage engines, this is probably the main one that I'm missing out of the collection. Another reason I hope the guy decides to do a trade with me. I would pretty much have the complete set of all the different engines that, well, I guess not all of them, because it did come out with that blue 25 that has the blue chassis and the blue handle. I don't have that one. It's like I want to pull it, but I don't. Alrighty. Does the truck have the rich springs? Oh yeah, brother. It is a, I mean, it is a true 21. And it's shiny. You can see the yellow under there, but somebody covered it up with the white. And then she got reverse. I know they put these on the 25s too, but it's got the old school servo saver. And then true to 21 25s, this plastic piece here, and then these supports screw into the sides here. And of course the old school shock towers just had one mount. But again, that's 21 and 25, so. But yep. Good times, good times. Let's see. Right on. We're the 21 and SS truck. Weird, or word, huh? Take it easy, Jay. Appreciate you, brother. Gotta have reverse. Oh yeah, I got a couple of them with reverse. I've actually only driven one and got, put it in reverse. I do have a couple of them. Leave the oven. Huh. What the hell does that mean? We was about ready to call it a night anyways. Getting tired and get ready for work tomorrow. But we were, says off my guy. So what you were trying to say was, were the 21s SS? No, it was the original RTR. Like the sealed box that I sold to Nitro Pimp. Those were the originals. That was 21. I think that was the... Or if you're asking me if that blue chassis, that I don't know. It could have been, but I don't think that it was an SS. Yeah, not 100% sure. That was all before my time. I reverse on a few, but always forget I have it. Yeah, you never think about it until you absolutely need it. And when you need it, the truck you're driving does not have it. Alright guys, like I said, it's getting late. Join me tomorrow. We're going to finish this Beauty and the Beast. We're gonna get it all stitched up, put back together. Every verse on all of my Savages, can't live without it. I feel you, man. I mean, I got like 20 something, and reverses are hard to come by, and nowadays they're very expensive. So I'm lucky to have the 3 or 4 that I do have. But yes, sir, Often Guy. Everybody take care. Appreciate you. Love one another. Respect, and be nice. Burn up all your nitro, and until tomorrow, hope all you guys come back. Much love and peace.